felt good doing the challenge, and it was a very time pressure challenge, and I was working well with that time, and I was going through all the gates that I was hoping to. And when I did look around once or twice, it did look like people were starting to falter. So I did feel relatively confident that I was going to at least finish the challenge well. Sitting out today is actually quite difficult, to be honest. I'd rather be in the kitchen. I was kind of want jump in everywhere, and I'm like, oh, please don't do that, or can I help over there? Or so all those things, I'd prefer to be in the kitchen than standing watching people cook. Is a little bit like watching paint dry. Yeah, it's a lot less pressured. It's nice that I can regather my thoughts, start thinking creativity and thinking what I want to do in the next few days. So yeah, I have enjoyed that part. One of the first things that came to my mind was my mom's split pea and pig trotter soup. She used to make it as a child, like all the time. Even actually recently she made it. She makes it for my kids now. And I was thinking of totally elevating that, like using fresh peas, split peas, making different purees. And I was even thinking of taking the pig's trotters and turning it into like a croquet. So maybe like an aioli on the side or something. So I have been thinking the whole time they were cooking as well. I would love to be a team leader, but I've been playing it safe on purpose and avoiding being the team leader because I think it's better to be a team leader later on in the game. I'm not too sure if I'm going to have an opportunity to be a team leader because it's quite late in the game now, and I'm not too sure if there's any more team challenges. I think what it takes is trusting the people that you are obviously handing out tasks to, and also making sure that everything is coming together, because what I was watching now is like a lot of people go off on their own and then too late come back together, and then they've missed the opportunity to realign, and then they start like cramming right at the end. So if I was a team leader, I would definitely start to watch the middle section of the cook. Start well, but the middle is where all the heart needs to be done, and then plating at the end, not rush at the end, which is what normally happens. What I'm really looking forward to is I've had a bit of time now to think creatively, and I've got a little bit of practice behind me. Like, I think the first 2 weeks of MasterChef is just getting to grips with what's going on. It's so overwhelming, there's so much going on, and it's so high paced that you almost like stick to your basics. And as the competition goes on, you start to get a little bit more confident to like start going outside of maybe your comfort zone. And so I'm looking forward to this last week, is that it's throw everything in now or go home.